Let's go, New York. Let's go, New York. Woo! How about them Knicks, baby? This series is over. Over. O-V-E-R. Over. Over, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks in 6. All the way. Never a doubt. Oh my goodness, what a victory for the New York Knicks. For our New York Knicks. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. It was all about how the New York Knicks were going to respond. And what a freaking victory. Sending Philly packing. Those that picked the Philadelphia 76ers in the beginning of the series, where are you at? Where are you at? I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Draymond Green. Paul Reed. Paul Reed. We didn't forget about you, Paul Reed. We didn't forget about you, Paul Reed. Easier team. What happened? What happened? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart made up for his missed free throw with the clutchest 3 you'll see. This game was start to finish a nail biter. Start to finish. We went up big, and then obviously they came back, and then wow. I mean, my heart was that whole fourth quarter. Those of you that picked the Philadelphia 76ers, I want to know one thing. Where are you at? They said we were the easier team, and what did us Knicks fans say? What did us Knicks fans say? We know our team. We know our team. Resilience. This Knicks team never quits. They put Game 5 behind them. And they came out tonight and absolutely showed the world why they should be given their respect. The New York Knicks should be given their respect. Back-to-back years of advancing to the second round of the playoffs. Mind you, this is without a bunch of our key guys. Mind you, without Julius Randle, our all-star. Without Bogdanovich, our sniper off the bench, who's a very valuable piece to this team. Mind you, I'm coming for all the smoke. I want them to show face. What a game for you New York Knicks, man. What a game. Advanced to the second round in back-to-back years, and now we play the Indiana Pacers. And oh my goodness, a lot to talk about during this game. Obviously, oh my goodness, I can't even breathe right now. This is incredible. It feels like I'm on the top of the mountain. Doesn't it feel like we're on the top of the mountain right now? Doesn't it feel like Knicks came out on a mission? Dante going. I knew Dante was going to have a big game. Made some tough shots, even in the second half. Dante made some tough shots. Philly made their run. Knicks offense looked stagnant for a bit, but what happened? Knicks responded. I love the response. Guys went back into the locker room, made adjustments. They stopped double-teaming Embiid, and we sent Philly packing. Go home, Philly. Go home, Philly. Go home, Joel Embiid. Dirty-ass Philly. Dirty-ass player, Joel Embiid. Go home. Bye. Like Josh Hart was waving at the end of the game. Bye. 4-2. What's up? We up. What's up? What's up, Philly? Oh, man. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Pack them up. Pack them up. Look, a lot of things to talk about, but I just wanted to get out my hypeness. I just wanted to open up this post game extremely hyped for you guys because we won the series. That's it. No more. No more Philly. It's on to Indiana. No more. Look, guys, the resilience of this team. The resilience of this team. Incredible. Incredible. And we knew that they were going to respond. We knew that the New York Knicks were going to respond. It's what they've been doing all year. It's what they've been doing all year. They've been responding all year long to adversity. Even though we got punched in the mouth in Game 5, what happened tonight? Punched Philly back in the mouth. We sent them packing to Cancun. Embiid fouls out there. Embiid can't get out the first round. He can't even get out the first round. That's your MVP. I know he's hobbled, but I don't care, man. We're dealing with a boatload of injuries, and now the New York Knicks have done it. They advanced to the second round. Oh, man. Guys, first of all, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, everybody deserved the game ball. Everybody. OG Anunoby's dunk on Joel Embiid. How about that dunk on Joel Embiid from OG Anunoby? Incredible game. They could not guard OG Anunoby at all. And the Knicks were feeding off of OG Anunoby, and they knew that. Whoo, I see all of you in the chat. Big Task, Knicks Pride. I told you 48 minutes. What's Knicks Nation? At Knicks Nation on the mic. At Knicks Nation on YouTube. Record the Philly fan. Record them. Whoo. Knicks in 6. Never a doubt. Knicks in 6. That's what I picked. That's what happened. Donovan, what's going on? Josh Hart. He said he couldn't sleep after that Game 5. He couldn't sleep. It kept him up. He said that will not happen again. What did the Knicks do? They trusted him. Open, shoot it, splash. I don't even think that shot hit the rim. And go ahead, Nick Nurse. Go ahead in the post game. Go ahead, because I know what you're gonna say, Nick Nurse. We'll live with that shot. Well, go live with it at home. This is what we do, ladies and gentlemen. Your New York Knicks are in the second round, baby. Let's go. I see all of you in the chat. I see it. W's in the chat. Second round in the chat. Let's go. PL, what's going on, man? Whoo. Dante showed up. Amanda said Dante showed up. We knew we were due for a Dante Divincenzo game. A big Dante Divincenzo game. And boy, did he respond. Knicks got him going right off the bat. I thought they made adjustments using him in pick and rolls, a kind of a double pick and roll to kind of free him up, and it worked in that first quarter. It worked. It's all about how you finish the game. The Knicks went up. What did they go up? Like 22 in the first quarter? Something like that. Philly made their run, and then the New York Knicks said, no, we're not losing this game, guys. We're not getting this to a Game 7. We don't want to come back to New York and play another game because we know that we're better than the Philadelphia 76ers. And they showed that tonight. John says Josh ended the series the same way he started it. Splash. I was at Game 1. They left him open, hitting those threes. Tonight, you leave him open. He's hitting the splash, man. You got to give credit to Josh Hart. Was limping throughout the whole second half. And then for him to hit that three-point shot, biggest shot. Do you think that's the biggest shot? I think that's the biggest shot of his Knicks career. Has to be the biggest shot of his Knicks career. I'm going back to Game 1 last year, but this won us the series. Back-to-back years, Josh Hart last year in Game 1 and tonight winning us the series. He splashes a three. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye, Philly. Goodbye. Good riddance. Jenny says, break out the Henny, bing, bong. D-Black in the chat with the super chat. Let's go, Knicks Nation. D-Black, appreciate you with the super chat. Let's go. Second round, baby. Back-to-back years of making it to the second round of the playoffs. And this one feels different. Dealing with all of the injuries that the New York Knicks have dealt with this season, all of the adversity, mid-season trades, injuries. It doesn't faze them. It does not faze them. They come together as a unit. They come together as a team, and they respond. Not only do they respond in W's. They respond in wins. They respond in series victories. Let's go. John says Embiid is flopping like a fish out of water all the way to Cancun. Book those flights to Cancun, man. Because we still got another series to play. Philly, pack them up. Pack them up. I'm going to make a compliment. I'm going to make a video of everyone that picked Philly. Draymond. Oh, the Knicks are the easier team. Paul Reed. Knicks are the easier team. Shaq. Where you at, Shaq, on the TNT crew? Come on now. Are you with the movement? What is it going to take? The Knicks just beat the Philadelphia 76ers with 2 All-Stars on their team. With Buddy Hield, he couldn't miss at all. And we pretty much went 6-man rotation in the second half. Willed our way to a victory, man. Bing, bong, S550, what's going on? Always appreciate you in here. Devo is definitely our X Factor. Look, I can throw you guys a lot of X Factors. Divincenzo, but I really thought OG Anunoby changed this game in the second half. He hit a big 3 in the fourth. To end the third, he tied the game. They could not guard this man. This is why I said all series, give OG Anunoby the ball. They cannot guard this man. And he bullied his way in the paint, dunking on Joel Embiid, hitting his open threes. But yeah, this game ball goes to the whole unit, the whole Knicks team, the whole unit, baby. Josh Hart, the first round MVP. Look, everyone, man. Brunson, Jalen Brunson hit some amazing shots in that fourth quarter, too. He hit some amazing shots. John says Brunson had 3 straight 40 pieces. When's the last time that was done? I think the TNT crew said it, but I missed it. 3 straight 40-point games. 3 straight. On guys that were 6'8", 6'7", guarding him. You cannot guard this man. You could try. You could try to guard him, but you cannot guard this man. He's going to make his adjustments. JB is a 1A. He's a superstar. Give this man his respect. Top 5 MVP. Made some tough shots in that fourth quarter and hit his free throws when it mattered. All of us in this room, when JB was at the line, I know everyone was like, oh my God, please, Brunson, make your free throws. Calmly make them. Devo made his free throws. So, old head Nick, what's going on? Knicks in 6 versus Indiana. I haven't even processed that series yet. I will process it, but we celebrate this win. We celebrate this victory. Our New York Knicks are going to the second round of the playoffs, and the job ain't finished yet. The job was always to get as far as possible. 1 round down. 1 round down. Kem from Twitter, team effing win. Yeah. Jay says, we did it, boys. We did it. Let's go. Appreciate you, Jay. Let's go. Oh, man. I was hype after game 4, but this takes the cake. Series over. Over. Finito. Over. First of all, we got there. It's over, Philly. It's over. You can buy all those people that went to the game, that you provided those tickets to. We still heard the Knicks fans in the arena. We still heard them. And I'm sorry that I'm being kind of like obnoxious tonight, but I feel like we kind of need to be to certain people, right? Like we kind of need to be. We celebrate tonight, guys. Don't let anyone tell you how to celebrate. Don't let anyone hold in your celebration. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Chris, what a series, man. OG got revenge on Embiid with that dunk. That dunk was absolutely insane. And I think that dunk put the Knicks up 7 or 8. And he got fouled, missed the free throw. But after that dunk, OG effing Anunoby. What a player. What a player, man. Can't guard him. Dunking over everybody. Out hustling at everybody. Let's go. Pedro says, no one is underestimating Josh Hart, Pedro. Nobody. S550 says, Shaq was so mad we won, he was blowing bubbles on air. Chuck, who's actually a Phillies fan, was actually giving us props. Shaq, I don't know what, like you said, I don't know what the heck Shaq's issue is with the New York Knicks. He's been saying Philly was the better team. He sucked his teeth during the last game when Chuck said New York is a better team. I don't know what anyone's issue is with the New York Knicks. They hate to see us be great. They hate it. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. They hate to see us happy. But we don't care. I don't care. I stopped caring a long time ago. It is what it is. I stopped caring. But we know, as long as everyone in this room knows, we're not done. Job ain't finished, man. Job ain't finished. So keep watching. Keep watching, national media. Keep watching. Omar says JB, the king of New York. King of New York, man. Man, in that fourth quarter, he hit some tough shots. Fadeaway midi, splash. Oscar Robertson did it 51 years ago. That's the 3 straight 40-point plus games for JB. Don't tell me JB ain't a superstar, ladies and gentlemen. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. John says we got some time before Indy. Game is on Monday. So it is 12 o'clock in the morning. It is Friday. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. Take the weekend. Celebrate Friday, Saturday. Get to work. I'm sure tomorrow they're going to get to work on Indiana. But celebrate this win. This was an absolutely crazy series from start to finish. I think this series honestly took years off of my life, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly. Like, even during this game, this series was back and forth. Philly just kept punching back. Knicks would go up. Philly would kept punching back, man. And I thought the adjustments the Knicks made in the second half, they stopped double teaming Embiid. He still had a great game. But in that first half, they kept double teaming Embiid. And Buddy Hield was hitting everything. It was just hockey assist to the open 3. And that's it. Credit to Mitchell Robinson. He's going to get overlooked in tonight's game. I thought he did an incredible job on Joel Embiid with a bad ankle. The ultimate revenge is sending them home. You wanted to play dirty game 1, game 2, game 3, Joel, even game 4. That's all right, man. That's all right. A lot of Knicks fans wanted revenge. Well, this is how sweet is this revenge? How sweet is sending the Philadelphia 76ers home? Doesn't get better than that. Does not get better than that. Ooh, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go. Mike says this feels different since Philly played so dirty. Yeah, man. It feels great. It feels different. Feels amazing. Joe from Twitter says Villanova connection was huge. That possession late in the fourth quarter where I think every single Villanova guy touched the ball, Brunson, Devo, and then ultimately it found its way to Josh Hart. And Josh Hart nails the clutchest shot in his career, sending the Philadelphia 76ers home, pretty much sealing the series, right? That it did. It did. Bye, Philly. Bye. Joe says Pacers series will be tough too. Yeah, man. It's not going to be easy as well. It's not going to be easy. But let's celebrate this one first, and then we'll talk about the Pacers. But it's not going to be easy. Boat says I'm growing gray hairs already. especially in tonight's game, man. Especially in tonight's game, it like I feel like the gray's coming out of me. Like the years taken off of my lifespan after tonight's game. But you celebrate however you want to celebrate, right? Whether that's popping open the alcoholic beverage, however, which I haven't done so already. I've hopped on here just letting out all my emotions because all we heard was that the New York Knicks were not winning this series. That's all we heard. That's all we heard, man. That's all we heard. And us Knicks fans, we knew. Embiid, Maxey, they're not your prototypical 7 seed. They said, why did the New York Knicks finish as a number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference? They should have lost the last game of the season. You want to avoid the Philadelphia 76ers at all costs. Four two. Ashley says Hart has proven he doesn't mind taking them big threes. What's going on, Ashley? Yeah, look, last year, Cavs series, first game, splash. Won us, pretty much set the tone in that series. This year, sending the Philadelphia 76ers home, he made up for missing the 1 out of 2 free throws in Game 5. That's out of my memory. I don't care about Game 5 anymore. And that's why today I woke up feeling good. I was like, Knicks in 6. We taking this, man. It's not going back to New York. I believe in our team. I believe in this team. And boom. Not worried. Not worried one bit. Not worried one bit. As long as we get that dub, as long as we send Philly home, that's it. That's it, baby. Man, what a freaking team this team is, man. What a team. Jeffrey in the chat says, what a great series. The New York Knicks. The New York Knicks are for real. Yeah, man. They're for real. Got some you're in the chat. New York, what up? Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's 12 o'clock and it feels like 8 o'clock in the morning right now. Like, I'm not even tired. I can go another 2 hours, guys. This one felt special, man. Wow. Boat, worst 2 seed in history of the league, by the way. We've heard it all. Paul Reed. Yeah, they're the easier team to beat. Talking a lot of smack, Paul Reed, for a guy that played like trash the entire series, by the way. We're the easier team. Mr. Reed, enjoy your vacations. Enjoy your vacation, Mr. Reed. They said it all. Lynette, what's going on? I feel ecstatic. I feel ecstatic. Joe says Knicks in 6 always had a nice ring to it. Always, man. Look, as long as we believed in the team, as long as the New York Knicks continued to play like they have been the entire series, resilience, sharing the rock, the Villanova chemistry, we saw it. We saw it. Let me put some Jalen Brunson emojis in the chat right now. Give some love to Leon Rose right here, man. Give some love to Leon Rose, man. Amazing job building this team. Amazing job building this team. Amazing job building this team. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Mike says, can't wait to see OG on Hallie. He isn't even that fast, as quick as, look, we'll go through all the matchups. OG will be on, he's not going to be on Halliburton. He'll be on Siakam. And he knows Siakam. He knows his tendencies. I'm sure Siakam isn't too thrilled right now that he's going to play against OG Anunoby. So that's not going to be an easy series, though. I'll tell you that right now. A lot of people are going to say Pacers and think, oh, easy wash. I'm telling you guys right now, that is not going to be an easy series. Do not take the Indiana Pacers lightly. Remember last year we took the Miami Heat lightly? I'm saying right now, do not take the Pacers lightly. Obviously, we'll get into that more over the weekend, but for now, just enjoy this one. Just enjoy this one. Alberto says, salute Anthony. Let's go, Knicks. Keep repeating myself. This team is special. It started in January. It started in January with the vibes where we were beating everybody. And we said, this team can get to the Eastern Conference Finals. You want to avoid Boston until the Eastern Conference Finals. And now we had home court in round 1. We have home court in round 2. We're getting it done, man. We're getting it done. This team is special, man. This team is special. This team is amazing. PR says, shout out to Tobias Harris. I'm sure Philly is done with Tobias Harris. Goodbye. He's not like, shout out to Tobias Harris. Look, don't forget Precious. I think Precious will play. I thought, look, he didn't play today again. I was surprised. Look, this game, just talk about this game a little bit. Back and forth, man. Back and forth. When Philly scored 32 points in that second quarter compared to the Knicks 15, you know the Knicks went into the locker room pissed off, man. I want to know what the New York Knicks were saying in that locker room. But they outscored Philly 32-29 coming out the break, and then the fourth quarter, you win a quarter. It was tied going into the fourth quarter. You win a quarter, you win the series, and that's exactly what they did. Taking care of business, baby. Taking care of business. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Man. Pacers have a big lineup. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, it's not. It's not. S550 says Knicks are a monster only on the glass. That really helped us in this series. Game 5 was a hiccup. But tonight the Knicks really took over the glass, man. Took over, especially in that first half when Josh Hart looked like a man possessed. You look like a man possessed. I'm trying to share my screen here. So, bro, 48 rebounds, 20 offensive rebounds for the New York Knicks. 20 offensive rebounds for the New York Knicks. 20. JB, 41-12. Hartenstein, 14-9. Anunoby, 19-9. 2 blocks, a huge dunk on Joel Embiid. Divincenzo, I said 4 or 5 threes before the game. I don't know if you guys caught the pregame. I said 20 to 25 points. Just give me that. 23 points, 5 threes for Divincenzo. Welcome to the party, Dante. We missed you. We missed you, man. We knew you had it in you. Goodbye, Philly. Let's go, baby. Knicks fans penetrating the Philadelphia Wells Fargo Arena, waving goodbye to them. Look at that. Waving goodbye to the Philadelphia. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. The New York Knicks. Enjoy Cancun, Embiid. This is from Tag on Twitter. IQ for 3. Embiid, enjoy Cancun, baby. Enjoy Cancun, man. We deserve this, ladies and gentlemen. We deserve this. Keep saying that to yourself. Think about everything we've been through this year, man. We deserve this. Corey in the chat says, what a huge win, bro. You had faith. Thank you. From Rochester. What's up, Corey? I had faith, man. I had faith. I wanted to keep the positive vibes, and that's why I wanted to keep the positive vibes, because I believe in this team. I'm sure all of you believe in this team. We've seen it all year long. They respond. They got punched in the mouth in game 5. Didn't faze them. They came out hot. They came out on a mission. We are not losing this game. Philly made their run, took the lead. Offense looked stagnant. Still got work to do. With a shorthanded team. TA, what's going on? We let it all out there tonight. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. PR, Chris, so happy we stopped the Embiid doubling, man. I felt that was huge. Yeah, I'm happy we did that as well. Because the doubling was leading to too many open threes, and I was like, stop doubling, because Mitch was playing him extremely well. I thought Mitch had a very underrated series this series. OG Anunoby had a great series. Dante, the thing about Dante, he showed up when it mattered. Game 2, hitting that shot. in a closeout game tonight, sending the Philadelphia 76ers home. And Josh Hart all series long, he's played the most minutes in the playoffs, doesn't faze him. I don't even think he was sweating in the fourth quarter. Built for this, man. They say Thibs plays his guys too many minutes during the season. That's what they say. They say all of this stuff to crap on the Knicks. So when we lose, they talk about us more when we lose than when we win. That's what the national media does. It's always blaming Thibs and this and that. Come on, guys. I was really surprised we didn't see more OG Anunoby on Embiid this game. We saw it a little bit in the fourth quarter when Embiid fouled out, and he was pissed off that he fouled out. He was pissed off. Knicks are undefeated in the playoffs when Dante makes multiple threes. We got to get him going. He's our second best scorer pretty much behind Brunson. Alberta says, I agree, Anthony. We deserve this. We do. We deserve it. Think about that, guys. We deserve this moment right here. We deserve this, Knicks fans. Whether you've been a fan since whenever you were born, we deserve it. We've been through a lot. Back-to-back seasons of Leon Rose masterclass, putting a great team together, and we're doing this without an all-NBA caliber player. It's been next man up all season long, all season, throughout the playoffs. Lost a big piece in Bogdanovich. Philly, they have, Buddy Hield coming in today for them, hitting a bunch of shots. Campaign doing his thing. Our guys are conditioned for this. So, which is why the rotations, look, 6-7 men, it's tough. Don't get me wrong, it's tough. But I'm sure next series, we're going to sprinkle in Precious a little bit more. Maybe even Burks. Every series is different. We won the series. Like, there's nothing to complain about. We won the series. Is there things to work on? Yeah. But, wow. Wow, guys. I'm still in shock. Tony says, I've been a fan since 1990. Yes. So you've been a fan since 1990. So you went through the 90s, had those moments in the 90s with Jordan and Ewing. And, oh, man, this feels great, man. The bad Apollo Brunson with back-to-back 40-point games. Got to love our MVP. He's the MVP of the league, man. In my opinion, he's our MVP. Top 5 MVP. Top 5, man. Back-to-back 40-plus point games for Jalen Brunson. And not only that, the assist numbers are there. They took accountability after Game 5, and they responded. What more can you ask for this team? One more. Absolutely incredible playoff series. This series was not easy. We'll all remember this series for sure. I mean, I attended Game 1 in this series, and that really set the tone. Embiid sent him home. Dirty player. He's off to Cancun, man. I don't even want to think about the 76ers fans. I don't care about them no more. They are losers, to say the least. And now we are on top. Enjoy it, baby. Enjoy. Mike says, thanks, Knicks nurse. Goodbye, baby. Alberta says, I've seen the 1970 team championship and the 1973, and people forget that the Knicks were the championship series in 71 and lost to the Lakers. This team reminds me of, look at that, man. Alberto has seen the championships teams, and he's saying this team reminds him of those teams. That's incredible. Shout out to you, Alberto, bringing that knowledge in here, man. That's incredible. We may not be the most talented team in the playoffs, but we play smart. We play for the name on the front and not the name on the back. And we play as a team. And our determination, our will has brought us here, guys, has brought us to this moment. Let's go, baby. We ain't done yet. Danny says round 2. I love it. What's going on, Danny? Brunson putting up historic numbers, putting up 40 points, 10 assists in 4 straight games since Oscar Robinson. The man is on another level. Look, let's relive. I want to bring up the Josh Hart shot because there was a few Brunson shots that I have clipped, but I didn't put them on the Twitter. But the Josh Hart shot, man, I mean, incredible. Incredible, man. And the thing about this shot, right? If you go back to it, look, Brunson is double teamed here. They're trapping him. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart, like, do I really want to shoot this right now? Sees Dante, pumps fakes Maxey to kind of leading him into Dante. And is like, okay, you're not going to guard me? Boom, man. That's confidence right there from Josh Hart, man. That is tremendous confidence right there. Boom, baby. Woo, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That's confidence right there from Josh Hart. That's confidence right there, man. What a freaking player, Josh Hart, man. What a player, man. What a player, man. Oh, my goodness. Let's see if some quotes are coming out from the New York Knicks. Oh, man. This is from Jalen Brunson's aunt. Keep that energy. Keep that energy. They said the 76ers were going to come back, right? 76ers were going to come back. Point guards in history to average 35-plus points per game in a playoff run. Jerry West, Russell Westbrook, Luka Doncic, and now Jalen Brunson. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 is on Monday at 7:30 in Madison Square Garden. TNT is broadcasting the game. Guys have a few days off to rest, man. They're going to celebrate this weekend, and boy, oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. We already see it. Charles Barkley, I personally like the Pacers in this series. One thing that will hurt them, though, is playing at MSG. That place is going to be electric. We already see it, man. That's what they do. That's what they do. They just pick against us. They just pick against us, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. And that's on TNT. Nick Nurse, this series probably could have went the exact opposite of the way it did. But it didn't. Congratulate them for ending up on the positive side again. Goodbye, Nick Nurse. Goodbye. Goodbye with your dirty player, your dirty antics. We don't want to hear it, man. We don't want to hear it. The crying. You got your little revenge in Game 5. That was it. It is what it is. Alberta says Josh Hart told Philly to come get your din. Oh, man. John Starks helping Brunson help in Game 5. Is that true? Yeah, John Starks, man. Shout out to John Starks. Been on all of these games. Chris said they said you wouldn't hear pro Knicks chants in Philly. Got to be deflating for 76ers getting booed late in this game. Can't stop Knicks Nation. You can try to purchase 2,500 tickets. You could try to hand them out. It was a good cause. You handed them out to healthcare workers, people that couldn't afford the game. It is what it is, but it sucks that they went home with the loss. Now they can't see the Sixers until next season. Nah. Hey, goodbye. Oh, man. I'm so happy right now. I don't want no Devin Booker, no Durant. Yeah, we'll keep that talking to the offseason. Alberto says they don't respect us. Bolt says Shaq and Barkley are such haters, bro. Especially Shaq, man. Barkley gives, Barkley is okay at times. He's funny. He's entertaining. He gives a lot of, insight. I think Kenny, the funny thing is Kenny wore an orange pocket square tonight. Halftime, he took it off. And then after the game, he put it back on. Flip-floppers, man. That's what they do. They haven't watched the Knicks all season long like we do. They haven't watched 82 games of this Knicks team. They haven't. We're different with OG Anunoby, and it is what it is. And with Brunson playing the way he's playing, we play as a team. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. Chris says Pacers series is going to be fun. Obi Toppin coming back. Knicks in 6 again. Yes, sir. Nah. Media is always going to doubt us, ladies and gentlemen. This was an absolute crazy series. Crazy win for the New York Knicks. Enjoy this one, man. Enjoy the night. It's 12:30 in the morning. But how are we going to sleep after this one, man? Falling asleep after a series win. I mean, obviously it feels better than game 5. Trying to fall asleep because I couldn't sleep. But, wow. It's an incredible run. Incredible team. Incredible coach. And the job ain't finished yet, man. Job ain't finished. Second round, here we come. Indiana Pacers, here we come. Game 1's on MSG on Monday. We'll go through it all. Podcast. I'll make a video about it. But enjoy tonight. Enjoy the game. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. And anyone in here that haven't subscribed, please do. I'm giving you guys Knicks content all playoffs, all season, pretty much all year. And it doesn't stop, man. The grind doesn't stop. And special. Seems special. Tony says your thoughts on what we're going to do, what we got to do to win this series against the Pacers. Pacers can score, man. Pacers got a lot of scores. It's going to be a defensive battle. They don't really play defense that well. So our guys, I think Brunson will have an easier time, and it's crazy to say that because Brunson is putting up MVP numbers, but I think he can even play better. And I think Anunoby can still dominate. Miles Turner is the guy you got to watch, though. He's shooting a lot of threes for Indiana. He's hitting his threes in the first round. And Indiana's a tough place to play, too, man. We got to get some revenge on that 2012 season or 2013 where Carmelo Anthony got blocked by Roy Hibbert. We got to get some revenge from Indiana. I need to take that memory out of my head. I need to win a game in Indiana, series clinching game in Indiana, and take that memory out. But it's loud in Indiana. It is really loud in Indiana. So, but we got home court, second seed in the East. Obviously, I'll go through it more in depth as the weekend progresses. But, man, oh, man. PR says I'm spent, but, man, I'm wide awake. Might just rewatch the game. Yes, sir, man. Alberto says get some rest. Thank you so much for sharing and giving us all a chance to enjoy this game. Yes, Alberto. I know a lot of people, a lot of creators. I know there are bigger creators out there, obviously, but I try to respond to every single one of you guys because I know everyone has a voice. So even if you guys give super chats or even if you guys don't, I'm still going to be on here responding to every single one of you because at the end of the day, we're just all here for the same reason, and that is to enjoy our New York Knicks. That's it, man. That's it. S550 says, Ant, you got to go back to MSG again and possibly Indiana. It's tempting. It is tempting. Very, very tempting. I'll tell you that. I'll let you know, S550. I'll let you know. Sam says, gotta say, you called it, bro. Devo, way more disciplined on defense. Shooting came with it. Knicks, baby, we did it. Looking forward to give it to Indy now. I knew something told me Devo was going to have a good game, and he did. 4 to 5 threes he hit. He hit a bunch of them. 20 to 25 points. I think he had 23. You just felt it. Like it was coming. They made an adjustment right off the bat. First play of the game, they try to get Divincenzo the ball. Double pick. So that's what I love. The Knicks have been making adjustments, right? So let's go, baby. S550 says also for the Reggie Miller choke game. Big Task says, yes, Brunson will be. Big Task, what's going on, Big Task? We were the 2 seed. Then when we lost to the Pacers, I remember that shot like it was yesterday. Yeah. We gotta make up for that. We gotta make up for that. Alberto says Indiana has some foul fans. Yeah, Indiana's a tough place to play, man. It's not gonna be easy playing down there. It's not, but we built for this, man. On to the second round, ladies and gentlemen. This was fun. Appreciate every single one of you joined me today, tonight, this morning. But enjoy this one. I'll be back doing live streams. We'll probably be back tomorrow talking about the Indiana Pacer game, the podcast, as you all know, you can get it wherever you get your podcast and right here on YouTube, of course. Let's go, Knicks. Knicks in 6, never a doubt. I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. I appreciate every single one of you that joined me tonight. Have a good night. Rest up, because the job ain't finished. Catch y'all next time. Peace.